Yo, yo, yo. Straight being the villain, how you feeling? And we got the whiteboard. Let's get straight into it. No bullshit, no fluff, none of that. How to be yourself if you don't know yourself. Everybody loves to say, this is the quote of your life. Yo, stop overthinking. Just be yourself. They love to say, be yourself. How can I be something that I don't know how to achieve? I don't have a roadmap. I don't have a requirement level on how to be. Where to be myself? Do I got to be myself in different? How to be yourself when you don't know yourself. This statement right here, the reason why it's so prevalent is because it sells people a dream. It tells people, hey, to the ones that think they are in the know of themselves, be like them. Be like them. Instead of being yourself, what they're really saying is be their self that they are showing to the world. So here's the roadmap, right? We all start as a little kid. We all start as a little kid, right? This is us. We have no wherewithal. All we know is energy. All we know is ow, that hurts, or this feels good, this looks good, this tastes good, or the opposite, right? That's all we know. That's all we care about, right? Until a guardian or parent comes along and tells us what this is. Don't do this. Projection, right? I always think to myself, well, parent, guardian, what if your child could be the next airbender? What if your child is a pyromaniac and they can light themselves on fire and or they actually like the feeling of heat? You know how people like pain? They love to be in painful situations, right? What if your child likes fire, likes animals, like exotic animals, and you are telling this child, no, don't touch that. That's hot. Don't do that. That's bad. So the intentions of the parent is in a righteous place for the most part, right? Not all cases, for the most part. So this parent is telling this kid, you, who and how to be. So once we get to a certain age, we graduate. Then we start building a mind of our own. What we like, what is distasteful to us, what is enjoyable, okay? We see traits in ourselves that we wish to see in our friends. I love to say, people that do like you do as you do. Not exactly, but as you do in some capacity. If you like books, and they like books, oh shit, well, we can talk about books for 6 hours. If you like video games, I like video games. I like Tekken 8, just came out, Mortal Kombat. We could talk about that. We could play that for a whole day straight, right? We're not without eating, okay? So those who do like you do, as you do, that's your friends and family. That's your close, tight-knit group of people, okay? That's your real relatives. So once we get to this part, you are now graduated. So you are, let's say, between the ages of 12 to 16. You are between the ages of 12 to 16 and you are finding out what you are, what is distasteful to you, what are your counterparts. So when I would ask you, if somebody were to ask you, hey, what do you look for in a relationship or what do you look for in a woman? Your brain is going to go to the things that you don't want first. That's because of this training here. That's because of this parental training here. That parental guidance or that guardian that you had, that teacher, trainer, basketball coach, okay, tutor that you have, aunts, they are going to project their thoughts and their images of the world onto you. And you have to dig through and cut the meat and get to the bones and the steak and potatoes, and you got to see what you like. Because some people don't like the fat on the chicken. Some people do. They live for it, right? They can't wait to eat chicken, but mostly the fat on the chicken, right? So between the ages of 12 to 16, we begin to do that tediously, right? That's our life. Just questioning everything. Questioning authority, questioning parents, questioning life, questioning teachers, trainers, coaches, tutors, school, friends, quotas, status quo, everything we are questioning here. So a lot of people fail in this area because they don't question life. They don't ask questions. They fail to ask questions. Why? Because they are often given times, they are given too many times a roadmap that is somebody else's compass to their destination, not their own. But mind you, when you're a little kid, you don't know you don't know if this is a nice place, a good place. You don't care because your imagination and your energy is just too vast. You are there to have a great time. You're not worrying about if they got snakes, if they got bears, if y'all had money enough to go to Walmart to get some food on vacation. You just know that you're going to have your bathing suit. You're going to have your shit ready for the beach, to go to the pool. You ready, okay? So I love to say and think that the questions that people ask tell a lot about that person. So your questions build character. Your questions build character. So with that, for example, when I was in school, I was on a question limit in about 3 of my classes. And we had 4 in a day. And one of them was including PE. So I had the capacity to only ask 2 questions per class because of how many questions I would ask. Not in a derogatory, tedious way, like trying to be an asshole. Sometimes, yeah. But in most cases, I'm genuinely wanting to know the deeper meaning to what you are teaching. Like, for example, when we were learning in U.S. history about, the Gettysburg Address and Native Americans and Sacagawea and all these people, I asked my white U.S. history football coach of a teacher who barely even cared. I asked him multiple times, but where was black people during these times? Guess what he told me? I don't know. Just read what's in the book. That's the answer in the book. Wow. And I had U.S. history when I was a junior. So I'm 16, right? Okay. So then all the teachers get to come in a circle at the teacher conferences, right? And they would say, Jaden needs to be on a question limit. He asked too many questions. He asked too deep of questions that we can't answer and we can't control. And he can't go to the bathroom because I finished my work too early. I was that type of kid. I finished my work too early. And you see, so questions build character. The questions you ask is your roadmap. That's your compass to becoming yourself. Yourself. You have to be that. You have to behave in that capacity. So around these ages, this is the time. Now we graduate from that. Here becomes real life, as they say. Now let's graduate to this. The young adult. Hip, hip, hooray, adulthood happens. Now we are between the ages of 18 to 25. 18 to 25 up here. You graduated high school, you got your diploma, maybe you're going to college, but around this time, 23, 24, depending on what age you graduated high school, you're graduating college if you were to go. Hypothetically, possibly, right? So here is where a lot of people may get to either go one or two ways. Seep into the same ideology that they've been having since high school, aka they need to be an employee, they need to make money, they need to work. They need to have They need to have the drive that somebody else told them to have, not the drive that they aspire to have. Why? Because they don't know how to be themselves. They got sold and bought an image of yourself that is nowhere near them, their essence. In this video, I am explaining how to get you closer to yourself. You have to, that's why they say behave. I'm right down here. Y'all gotta break down words. Behave. Be. Look up be. What be means. To be or not to be. Okay? Have. Do you have it or do you not? When the teacher asks, who got the homework from, I know we didn't have school yesterday because of Martin Luther King, but who has the homework from Friday and now it's Tuesday? You either have it or you don't. A lot of y'all scramble. Oh shit, well, I gotta get ready for that. I gotta get my water, I gotta get my, my board, my clothes right, my do-rag. You gotta get everything ready. Do you have it or do you not? Can I acquire this thing? Do I have the confidence to acquire this thing if I don't have it in this setting right now as we speak? I know, I trust, I have faith, I believe. Whatever increment y'all want to put in there, okay? Whatever acronym y'all want to put in there. Do I have faith, belief, hope? Do I trust that I can and I am granted and I am deserving of that thing? Can I live in my highest self? Can I learn how to be myself? Can I achieve that? So from the ages of 18 to 25, those are the paths. You either stay glued to the same lifestyle that you were given, or you are going to question more to build another bigger life for yourself. That's the way. That's how you do it. And what you do around these ages, play now or work later. Work now or play later. Which one? You can't be living you can't live double lives. Well, you can. People do it every day. But to those who are really steadfast in their journey and they really achieve for more and they aspire for more in life, we're going to work now so we can play later. We're going to sacrifice now. Take all the risks now. We have time on our hands. Don't you get it? We have all the time to make the correct adjustments. I can fall on my ass 20 times. I can afford that. Why? Because my time. You know what they say? You have a lot of time on your hands? Goddamn right I do, and I'm not wasting it. Goddamn right I do. I'm sacrificing. I'm taking risk. I'm taking risks. Sacrifice now. Regret later. Which one do you fall under? Are you going to play now? Are you in play mode? Cool. When you get past 25, don't point the finger at nobody else but yourself. Do not point the finger at nobody else but yourself. Or are you going to put your head down and work now so you can have all the fun later? That smile is going to be real bright when you standing high because of the pain that you went through, the risks, the fear of rejection, the fear of regret that drove you into working tirelessly, working so hard. But we know how to work hard. We're working smart. It's 2024. Get your mind right and get left. Okay? We're making all these sacrifices. So later on down the line, we are not regretting shit. So we can buy our moms the thing that we've been wanting to buy, but we didn't have the funds for to have fun right now. That's why they call it funds. Because with your funds, what are you doing? You're having fun. That's the idea. Money, currency, same thing. Currency is power. Currency is electricity. It's a cycle. It's a current. Electricity current. The reason why my lights are on right now is because of electric currents. Electrical currents. That's why. So, in order to be yourself, take the blindfold off. Take the veil off from other people telling you how exactly to be. Now, we have a moral compass within. So let's not get that misconstrued. We have a moral compass. So all of that intact, you make the building blocks. You have the Legos. As they say, the ball is in your court. What you gonna do? How you gonna play it? You gonna attack left just to go back right 3 times in a row? Or are you going to get a pick to make it simpler, to make the game easy? You're gonna get a pick left, but you're gonna reject the screen, go right, easy bucket, because he was waiting on the screen. What you gonna do? Ball's in your court. If y'all found any value from this video, y'all know what to do. I love y'all. Stay focused. Just be simple. 2024, get your mind right or get left. It's JB, and I'm out.